All right, everybody, we're going to talk about something that I enjoy doing. Some people are going to call you scum for it. Some people are going to call you the worst things that you could think of for doing it. But we're still going to do it. Um, and even if they call you scum for it, they're probably doing it too. And that's all right. You know, everybody needs a little bit of hypocrisy in the world. But essentially, what we're going to be doing here is we are going to do some of my favorite stash runs. I'm a big fan of stashes. I get all kinds of neat things from them, and when you're really, just kind of trundling along, they can really make a bad day of Tarkov into a good one. So depending on what spot we start at here will depend on what stashes we hit, and I'm sure I'll miss a few or walk right by a few or get shot by Terminator scavs, which, that's a good question. Are the scavs fixed? Don't know, but we're going to find out. I don't know if they've released that patch yet, but I'm kind of hoping they have. But either way, we will find out. Now, there's a couple of important things, and it all depends on how you come into the game. But Interchange, in my opinion, has some of the best stash runs, or has had some of the best stash runs for me, anyway. Um, Lots of stuff to be had. You can pretty much avoid everyone the whole run if you're trying to generate, some money so that you can go in looted and booted the next run, thick, as the people say. But we're going to take a look at it and see what we can get into. Hopefully, I don't run into anybody, but if I do, I brought along the little M9 and we'll see how it goes. I think that there's quite a bit of open area around the outside of interchange, and even once you start getting towards the end, as long as somebody's what's dropped killa, as long as somebody's dropped killa at that point, you're pretty much good to go in that one. So, you know, but we'll take a look, see here, see where we spawn. I know some people like to avoid raids when there's rain and whatnot. I actually prefer it when it starts raining in the game. Alright, so we got over here, what is this, on the ollie side of things? Yeah, on the ollie side of things. And so we're going to cut this way. Following here, we're going to hit some little loot spots along the way. Not too far, I might be too far past them already. But we'll head up here. There's going to be a stash location over that way. There it is. Not the stash, but some of the other loot around the sides here. Duct tape and lucky strikes. What else we got? Is there anything else? I'm not seeing anything else. Alright, so we'll keep on keeping on. Here. Hopefully there's nobody that's just sitting and lurking on this side. Most people push inside awfully and pretty quick. I mean, you always have those ones and twos that kind of sit on the outliers for a moment, but for the most part, you can usually luck out make it to a few of the stashes before anybody else really gets them, because everybody's all focused on the inside. Free helmet. Which we're actually going to take off because now we can't hear anything. Then I think there's one up that center area there, but to be honest with you, I avoid it. Not interested in the trouble that comes along with that, because you're in clear view of the front of all the stores. There is a team lurking along the front, or doing the underground parking garage. You can have some issues. I think there's one up the center here somewhere, but I can't remember exactly. There it is. Looks like somebody might have hit this one already. Or, oh, we need that. Don't we? I think we need that. Didn't even see him. There he is. Close the distance a little bit. Watch me whiff all of my shots. There we go. It's a 366. It's not winning us any awards, but it's better than what we got. And if we can land around in somebody's unprotected legs or face, we should be alright too. Like that. Feel like I just heard somebody. I'm not sure. Yeah, see, all that nonsense, unnecessary. Almost. Oh, he nicked me. That could be bad. Somebody's not a fan. Might be a little bit more than a nick, though, too, to be honest with you. He might bloodhound after me, but I also might get lucky and... Yes, March, I don't one of these, which would be perfect. Nothing out of that one. We'll keep it moving. And this is why it's important to bring things that stop heavy bleeds, everybody. It is of critical importance that you do so. Because that one might have just cut this raid short, but that's okay. Hopefully this is our extract, because if not, we will be in some bad times. It is our extract. We'll be alright. So we're going to cut and run while we can. And, yeah. Got out of that, got a little bit of armor, got a little bit of loot, got some things we needed for the hideout, and that's why Interchange is truly one of my most favored maps when it comes to getting easy loot, because not only do you have the options of all the outside stashes, you also have the options of the stores inside if you're choosing to brave going in there and fighting the scavs. We'll probably go into a little bit more with that, but a lot of this stuff has not been through loot runs, even though I do enjoy them. Most of this has all been through strife and struggle. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. And as you can see, you know, we don't have a lot of profit, but we have a decent amount. We got some future quest items, some stash items, and generally just stuff that could be sold for money. Yeah, pretty successful run. Not the best, not the worst, but hey, when you go in with the thoughts of only hitting the stashes and not even getting to hit all of them, this is a come up, especially if you're a newer player. So just keep that in mind. Have a good one.